this may be a reading that resonates with you if you happen to have Pisces in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or if you happen to be cross-watching for a Piscean, you might find some information in this reading that could be very beneficial to you. Let's get right into this. Please know that not everything happens at the same time for everyone. Even though I'm saying this is a 7-day forecast, I still don't have any control over whether or not these events play out this week or not. If it happens to be your story, you may recognize it. Some of you, you may not even realize it's your story because it hasn't had a chance to play out yet. Others of you, I'm not talking to you at all. It's actually not your message. But listen for what does, and whatever is not your story, let it go. Just know that certain material in the reading could be triggering, but I'm like, how? Somebody was saying, can you give a trigger warning? I'm like, I'm reading about everyday life. And if everyday life triggers you, I don't know, maybe it's like that sometimes. It does. You have times where maybe it is, but I don't know. If you find yourself in a super sensitive place, let that be your warning. Let's get into this. Pisces, I hear Sagittarius. I almost said Sag. Completely aware that I'm reading for Pisces. I may have a Sag cross-watcher, or you might have Sag in your chart. Wow. And the heart of your reading is a card here talking about breaking cycles, and then you have the moon, which is has everything to do with cycles. So perhaps Pisces Nation, you may have other water placements. There is some type of cycle that needs to be broken. What is this? I think this might have something to do with, for some of you, a love scenario. Personal power. I think you're going to be finding your personal power. I think that's the lesson here, is to find balance and to step into your personal power. Because, yeah, I kind of get the sense that Pisces, now I almost said Leo, you got to be dealing, some of you are dealing with a fire sign. Pisces, what am I trying to say? I think you are meant to step into your personal power. There's a lesson that's playing out right now. Pisces, I'm going to ask you to forgive me in advance because I might actually say Sagittarius, but I'm reading for Pisces, but you know. Let me see what this is about. Okay, so I see the cycle here. You're recovering from some type of cycle. This might have something to do with romantic relationships, or this is some type of generational pattern. You have learned something through your upbringing. You are repeating certain issues in your adulthood, and now your guys are saying it is time to break cycles. Some things that are occurring right now, Pisces Nation, you may be tempted to hold on. It may be difficult for you to change and break out of some type of cycle. There might be a level of resistance with this. This could be somebody around you. But it looks like this week, Pisces Nation, and possibly not just this week, not limited to this week, but it feels like it's time to break some type of generational issue. Some type of limited thinking. I think you are recovering from something here. I'm trying to see what this is. You're taking time out. You're taking some time to recharge and rest. Okay, so I feel like you're taking a step back, maybe spending some time with friends, maybe exchanging ideas, maybe talking about something, getting some type of advice about your situation with people that you feel are trusted. Who I do see around you is an elder. This could be a passed on elder. This could be someone that's, having some type of, someone that has a lot of influence over you. All right, Pisces, a million interruptions and I just got started. What am I trying to say? Interrupt the pattern, okay? You have some type of cycle. I feel like it is. For some of you, this is a love situation. I think you might keep running into situations where you give your all, you invest your time in a relationship, and in the end, you come up short. Something ends with you not feeling like, it ends in disappointment. Because that's kind of like what I'm seeing here. This was in reverse, by the way. I feel like, yeah, Two of Cups in reverse. I think that's what it is. disappointed in love. Maybe this is where you find yourself this week, Pisces Nation. You might be dealing with somebody that you feel is lazy. They just sit there, you do all the work. You know what I mean? You're actively doing stuff in the relationship and they just kind of sit there coasting along, being lazy. Look at you, working. Again, putting in all the effort in the relationship and the other person does absolutely nothing. They take the credit for it. You could feel this way at work. You're putting in all the effort, spending long hours doing the work. And you got lazy ass coworkers to come take the credit for what it is that you do. And you might feel on some level at work or in a relationship that you're being treated unfairly. For some of you, this is the pattern. You end up in karmic relationships. You have met the same type of individuals again and again. For some of you, it's the same person. Because I can't help but to notice, yeah, your guys are saying pay attention to the red flags. So if you are in the thick of this right now, you got this 7 of Swords here. Your guides are coming and they're telling you that something is happening. Pisces, I swear I want to say Sagittarius. Pisces, something is happening that is beyond your control. It is time, Pisces Nation, to step into your personal power. And it feels as though your sense of power is kind of like, it might feel like you don't have that right now in a situation. And it might be causing you to feel discouraged. You and someone are divided, or this is something that has been going on for a minute. You have had a repetitive pattern with possibly a twin flame. And you have a situation here where we got resurrection and returning home. So something from the past gets dredged right back up, Pisces Nation. We're in Mercury retrograde, so it may be bringing people back into your energy. And something that you thought was dead and gone is returning. I mentioned to you a passed on loved one. I did say an elder. We have this bird here, so I definitely feel like birds are messengers from the afterlife. You may be receiving a message from a passed on loved one in the afterlife in this point in time. Or they're trying to get your attention here. They're likely the ones telling you time to break the cycle. You are in a state of despair. You're giving too much and getting absolutely nothing in return. Who I see is a Taurus. So for some of you, this is a Taurus. Or you might have Taurus in your chart. Somebody is impulsive, out of control, maybe a bit superficial, I won't say they don't have depth, but they might be a bit shallow. You might feel this way towards somebody. So with this 7 of Swords information, having to do with like an unrequited love situation, some of you may be finding out that, you know, this is not really a true love scenario. You may be finding out on the back end that this is a karmic relationship. Some of you may have had a clue in the beginning that this wasn't going to last and it was just meant to be a lesson, but maybe you continued on. What I see, clarifying the 7 of Swords in your situation, is that somebody has a secret friend. And with this resurrection card, it might feel like you have been through this before with this person. Karma. So similar to Capricorn. I didn't even mean to pull this deck, but the Emperor is here, so this could definitely have something to do with it. Look at that. That is crazy. The Emperor, the Emperor. For some of you, this is no doubt a fire sign. This could be a father figure. Could be your child's father. Okay, yep, 7 of Swords. Comes up again, okay? So, I'll read this in a romantic sense first, and then we'll go from there. But listen to this with an open mind. Even though I'm saying it's a romantic situation, it could be a platonic situation for some of you. There's another person involved. Somebody has a secret friend. They're chatting with them, possibly online. Similar to Libra here. You might be putting your sexual health at risk. Somebody's not wrapping it up when they're having their encounters with other people. And you could be putting yourself at risk if, you know, you're having sex raw with this person. You're not wrapping it up. Somebody might put you down. Could be cold-hearted. Maybe somebody has backstabbed you in the past, and somebody could be really angry. They might have some anger issues. And yeah, I do think that somebody might be superficial. You might feel that way anyway. I see somebody has anger issues and they take it out on you. Or they just might have anger issues, period, whether or not they take it out on you anyway. But that's what I'm seeing. This is a huge issue. You keep encountering the same type of people. Your guides are saying seek the lesson in this. So there's a lesson here that may need to be learned, and this is why something is coming right back up. People may resurface in your life. Circumstances may resurface. Something that needs to be dealt with is coming right back. Some of you, okay. Some of you, there's a pregnancy. Or maybe some of you may have decided to not go through with a pregnancy. Like I said, this could be the mother or father of your child. This could be your own mother. This could be issues with your parents. Okay, I think you are making a final decision here. Pisces, I think you see right through this person. I just do. I feel that. Somebody is nosy, thirsty for information. This could be somebody trying to get information on you, especially on your money. I don't know if this is the same situation, but yeah. Oh, this might be the third party. The third person in the situation, the outside person. I'm going to come back to this, but I feel like this is at work. Somebody may be trying to end you in some type of way, your work situation. Somebody may be trying to slow you down in some type of way. And it might be because of what you do, your line of work. You might feel like you keep encountering the same type of people at work. People that admire you but want to step on your neck. People that have misdirected, misguided anger and they send it towards you. Yeah, you might feel like you're backed in a corner. Goodness, Pisces. What is really going on? Let's get to the bottom of this. This energy, like I said, it might have something to do with some of you realizing that this is what's going on in your situation. That there's a third party, or there's a friend, so-called friend, talking about you behind your back. A co-worker, a group of people that are trying to block you. Obstacles in a relationship that are repeating. You're frustrated, you're tired, you feel like there's no resolution. Something comes up again where you may end up getting clarity, or someone may be want clarity from you, or this is no doubt your spirit guides bringing you clarity about something that maybe you're not too sure about. You might feel like you know, and you do. But maybe you're not 100% sure that what you might be thinking is going on, but you definitely have a strong feeling that you are being betrayed, you are being lied to, and you're feeling disappointed. And you might be distancing yourself from somebody that maybe you were in a relationship with in the past or currently. And it could be this fire sign because this Emperor individual continues to pop up. Some of you, there might be some transportation issues. You might be having issues with your car. If you have not purchased, I was trying to say if you haven't purchased a car. Some of you might be thinking about purchasing a car, but I feel like this is a maintenance. Your car might need some fluids, an oil change. Maybe last week you didn't have the money to pay for it. But something regarding revolving. You have a revolving payment that's going to be coming up that might kind of catch you by surprise. Love relationship, somebody doesn't want to be committed. They don't. And this is why your guides are saying it's time for something to end here. Somebody is impulsive, out of control. And maybe they've been acting an ass lately. I did say anger problems. And if they haven't been acting this way towards you, then maybe, keep in mind there's a third party here. There's other situations, other people in this reading. This is going on directly with you, or this is something that's going on around you. If there hasn't been any conflict or divide between you and someone, then this might be going on, like I said, around you. Your best friend might know about something. Because I said, you might be confiding in people that you trust about what's going on. I don't know. Somebody... Okay, never mind. Somebody is nosy. Okay, yeah. There is some type of disrespect here. This is no doubt, like if you are in a relationship with somebody, this is somebody talking to people online, befriending men or women online. For some of you, this is a friend. You might feel like somebody is a friend. But with the Seven of Swords popping up twice, you might realize that this person is moving more like an enemy. And if this is somebody you share a bed with, chances are you might feel like they act like an enemy as well. They have betrayed you in some type of way. I'll put it this way. Pisces Nation, there may be somebody that may be coming to you. They're going to be playing nice with you because it feels like they want something from you. Some of you may be deciding to protect yourself by being mean or pushing this person away, or vice versa. This is why there is a level of disrespect. See, for some of you, somebody has been hurt so many times in a situation. They've been betrayed, they've been lied to. It is so difficult for them to trust people because of things that they have gone through. Somebody has been in maybe nightmarish situations. If some of you are in this situation right now, this situation is keeping you up at night. You get absolutely no mental rest because you might, this is your spirit guides telling you that there's something more going on that meets the eye. That somebody is manipulating you in some type of way. Gaslighting you, manipulating you, same thing. This is why I see Leo. Your guides are saying you got to have the strength to know when to let go, because it's like your guides are saying, you know, before maybe you were all in, and now it feels like with some information that is coming out, you might be backing down from a situation, tired of going through the same things with certain people, especially if this is somebody in authority over you, an authority figure. This could be a boss. Somebody does not know how to talk to you. They insult you, they break you down in some type of way. You're tolerating disrespect. For what? Your guides are trying to help you remove something from your life that is no longer benefiting you. Like we were talking about at the top of the reading, there is a need for balance. Things need to be restored back to balance. It's time to step into your personal power. So there could have been somebody that maybe you were dating, or they were dating you, or this is like a mutual energy between the two of you. You guys were a distraction from pain. You saw the Three of Swords, Nine of Swords. This person may have created a distraction from maybe your childhood issues, fear of abandonment, fear of not being good enough, fear of, you know, any type of insecurities being put on display. It's like somebody tries to cover that up. And somebody doesn't want to be found out. No, somebody does not want to be vulnerable. Now I feel like either this is you, Pisces, or this person who is acting standoffish. I think you have seen a change up in somebody. Something needs to come to an end. For some of you, this is a long-term relationship. For others of you, this is a connection with a family member, or like I said, here it is. The moon again. The Tower. If you haven't found out this week, or you didn't find out last week, you're going to be finding out pretty soon. This is what your guys are saying. It's beyond your control. Some type of cycle needs to be broken. You might be taking a time out from a partner, a relationship, or a job, whatever the circumstances are. You might even be going home. Maybe you've been feeling homesick. You might be going to visit relatives. Whatever this is, I feel like you might be backing up from a relationship or a connection with somebody that you might feel is toxic, restless leg syndrome. I don't know, but impulsive is what I'm trying to say. You may not want something to end, or you might get, somebody might gaslight you back into a situation. Somebody does not want to let it go. This might be some type of unwelcome change for you. Or this is you saying, I don't know how to let this go. Or I don't know how to get out of this relationship. How did I find myself here? With the Strength card and the Tower, this is how you get out of this. Your guides are giving you a way out. They're helping you to see something. You possibly have been in limbo about whether or not to walk away from something, let it go. I think you're going to be tested, Pisces Nation, because like I said, something or someone comes right back to the surface. There is a lesson that has not been completed or that you're being tested with. And this is not like a bad test. Don't look at it that way. This is a school of life. We're here to learn, evolve, and help one another along our journeys. So this might be, you know what I mean? There is a test here. This is something that I feel like your guys are, with this loved one, this passed on loved one, is rooting for you for. They want you to step into your personal power rather than being disappointed and hurt in love over and over again. It's like your guys are saying, move this person or situation out of the way so that you can have the type of love that you deserve, Pisces Nation. Somebody, for some of you, is not deserving of your love. Somebody has selective hearing, by the way. You talk to them and your words go in one ear, out the other. I think you have had conversations with this person before and it gets nowhere. Yeah, I think some of you, you may want to do this. You may want to end something, but you're afraid. So random. Some of you might have a pet. You might have a cat, dog, I don't know. You have this Six of Cups here. So that's what I'm saying with this Three of Swords. Your emotions, okay, especially related to childhood issues, are going to be rushing to the surface. We talked about generational things, issues from your childhood. As much as some people think that, okay, well, you know, I'm an adult, I don't have childhood issues. Every last one. Everyone walking this earth's surface still has residual issues from their childhood, whether you realize it or not. Go to counseling. You might, you know, you might have a professional that brings this to light for you, where you are creating cycles. This is exactly what the reading is saying. So if this is you, I mean, that's the case. Food for thought. I hope that this reading helped. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so by going to my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Thanks for tuning in this week, Pisces Nation. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out.